Today we will be doing our second custom stringing video. Hey guys, Riley from Lacrosse here, and today is just another one of the custom stringing videos. There are actually only a few that are customers' heads. A few of them are mine, and I've just been stringing them up, and I'm hoping to actually move some of them, which means sell for anyone who doesn't know all the terminology. But yeah, so we're just going to get into it. I don't really plan to give too many backstories about two of them, but the other I have a really long backstory about, so I apologize. And if you have a problem with me talking about the heads like that, I mean, no one's making you watch this video, and it's something that I enjoy doing, and by doing so, I actually enjoy putting out the videos, which means that you guys will get more videos. So that's just something that you guys need to understand. If you think the videos are too long, well, that's cool. That's your opinion. I know a lot of people that would enjoy watching a longer video because it's just something that they can spend their time doing. So yeah, let's just get into it. Alright guys, so first head here. So here is Hayden Jennings' friend, his friend's X10. I'm trying to think of how to say that. But yeah, so he has, his friend actually had him send me two heads, this and the next one. And we hooked them up, both with 1X, both with similar pockets, and I don't really know much about his friend, but basically, yeah, there were two heads, similar pockets, similar expectations. So yeah, here's the first one. It's an X10. It has Carolina and white in the top, a white 9-diamond top with a Carolina outer, white mesh, Carolina, I'm not very good at this, by the way, Carolina top, Carolina nylon, Carolina shooters, black sidewall, don't know why, and then Carolina in the throat. So yeah, String King 1X, nice mid, yeah, it's like a mid pocket that can kind of go low for when you're creating vertically. It's more defined than my other pockets for anyone who's wondering, and then pretty nice channel. He wanted lower whip, so the channel is still going to be nice, but it's not going to be overdone. So if you look, it's not Goldilocks, sadly. It doesn't hug all the way around, but it's going to perform very well, and it should have the amount of whip that he wants, so I'm excited about that. So yeah, Hayden's friend, here's 1 out of 2. Alright guys, so here's the second head. It is a Warrior Revo 3 with String King 1X, similar pocket to the X10. So it's a gray, or actually silver 9-diamond topped with a white outer. I almost just say Carolina. I'm working on it, guys. Silver top, or silver nylon, 2 silver shooters, silver sidewall, and white in the throat. Very, very nice combination. I highly suggest this head for defense. It is very, very stiff, and it should not warp as poorly as the hammer does. From what I've heard, the hammer has issues over time. It becomes like a pancake, and it flattens at the top, and just gets really soft, and that's a problem. From what I've heard, this holds up very, very well by comparison, and I really, really like it. So yeah, be sure to check one out. Here is a channel shot. Like I said earlier, he wants a lower whip option, so we're going to give him that mid pocket with a nice channel, but the channel's not going to be so aggressive that there's extreme whip as a result. So it's going to have very, very nice hold, or it should have very nice hold when dodging traffic. He should be able to do toe drags if he really wants, if he's into that type of thing. But yeah, overall it's going to be a solid pocket, and it's going to perform how he needs it to, which is what matters in the end. So yeah, Hayden, here are your friends' heads. So yeah. Alright guys, so up next we actually have 2 out of 3 heads. You just kind of saw it. We have 2 out of 3 heads that I did up for a friend. His name's Sammy Edwards. He's in California. He's a great guy, committed to Loyola University of Maryland, which is awesome. He's overall just a very nice guy. So he he's in touch with some STX and LXM guys, and he managed to get his hands on an STX prototype shaft, carbon fiber. It's sick. But yeah, so he sent it to me in return for a head along with 2 custom stringings on other heads. However, one of the 2 heads that he sent on top of the one that I'm giving him for the shaft, is actually not going to be strung by me. He's moving it to someone else, not to string, but for a trade, which I'll then probably end up stringing. So saves my hands the pain, and also it gives me time to do other stuff for you guys. So yeah, so here's the first of the two that I actually got to do. It is a Warrior Evo 4X with a mid pocket with a pretty nice channel. He likes a lower whip pocket. He used to use a lot more, and I've seen his highlights, and he definitely can rip. So it's pretty sick. But he's been moving towards a lower whip option where he's able to push more. Hopefully this will work for him. It's all white all around, so I don't have to go through the whole thing, like white top, all that. But just clean, classy. This is the one that I traded him for the shaft, which I actually have sitting right here, and I'll be talking about right after these two heads. But it is absolutely sick. Sam is a very nice guy, and he deserves these. However, we've been talking, and he really wishes that he had gotten burns instead of 4Xs, because these are too wide for his pocket preference. Personally, that's how I feel. That's how he feels. We'll get something worked out, though. No worries. So yeah, here's the first of two. Very sick. Cannot wait to get these out to him. Alright guys, so second out of the heads for Sammy. Here is his Warrior Evo 4X with, I think it's Liberty Money Mesh. So yeah, he sent this along with the shaft to get put together. I got the head from someone else that he had traded with, and then I got the mesh along with the shaft. But anyway, he wanted some of this to get put together so he could use it. Pretty interesting mesh. For anyone wondering, for a money mesh review, it's pretty rough material. I've heard that it's pretty water resistant. I think it might be waterproof. I'm not completely sure though. Actually, I did one for a friend a while ago. I had a Voice X6 that I did up for him, and he seemed to really like that. But the mesh is a little rough, but it's sick what they get to do with the mesh, all their options and stuff, Gimalaxes. Yeah, it's cool stuff. I would suggest this to someone who wants a slightly rougher mesh. It's 15 millimeter. They do some pretty crazy stuff, so definitely go check them out. But yeah, so it's all white all around except for the mesh, which is USA Liberty Mesh or something of that nature, I believe. But it's sick. Personally, it's a little flashy for me, but it's definitely going to be awesome, and I cannot wait to get this out to him. So it's a similar pocket to the other, it's a mid pocket pretty much. Pretty nice channel. You're not going to be able to see it too well with that, but I'll put a white ball in it. He wants that lower whip, so it's not going to hug all the way around, sadly. Same with this one. Well, this one's a little better, but it's not going to sit completely around just because of the lower whip that he wants. It's still going to have a nice hold, though, so no worries. But yeah, I hope that he likes these two heads, and cannot wait to get them out to him along with the others so that he can get a burn or something of that nature, and I can do it up for him. So yeah, Sam, thanks for sending me your heads. You're a great guy, and you definitely deserve the best. Not saying I'm the best, but you deserve the best from how nice you are and where you're going. So yeah, best of luck, man. So quick little intermission, I guess you could say. Here's the shaft that I was talking about. It says STX prototype on it. Really sick stuff. I think that this is the current, what they just released on the website, the Stallion 500 with the flex level of 225, which means it's the stiffest option. Because I was out shooting with it. I have one of my trusty Nike Lakotas on it. This was actually on my backup, but I have a new one showing up. So as you can see, my backup doesn't have anything on it right now. My backup stick. I'm actually hoping to get another C60 from Epic, but that's beside the point. That will be happening in the future. I'm just waiting for some connections. But yeah, I don't want to go off on a tangent about the testing crew and stuff, because I might get a little salty. But yeah, so here it is, STX prototype, carbon fiber, sick stuff. Anyone who wants to see the inside or whatever, it's pretty cool. It's pretty good stuff. Nothing overdone. I know that Epic does a lot of layering with their stuff, and that's the reason for the higher price tag, which makes me completely understand the reasoning for it, and also the reason that I'm drawn towards Epic versus other carbon fiber options. But also, on top of that, they need to get their colorways down, because having green on all their stuff and no option for something without that really flashy green creates problems for me for my colorways. So I'm actually going to try to get something custom done, hopefully. I'm sorry that I'm going off on a rant. But yeah, also I'm hoping to, there's a chance that I might get put onto the team as a late entry, even though they keep saying that everything's closed. But that's beside the point. That's because I have certain connections because of other things. But yeah, so here's the S6 prototype. It's sick stuff. Sam, thank you so much. This is one of the best pieces of equipment that I've gotten in a while, and I'm really, really happy to have it. I hope to get a Surgeon 10500 with something a little special, thanks to Cam from Goalie Strings. Hopefully, this is all just still being worked on, but I'm hoping to get a Surgeon 10500 with something a little special. Putting it on this, and that will be my sort of shorty stick that I'll just bring around everywhere and enjoy. But yeah, so you might be concerned that it's a 225 instead of like the 85. I would love to have an 85. I think the flex is awesome. Problem is, that's not the case with this, but I still really like the feel when shooting, so no complaints from me because it is, after all, a prototype, which is awesome. But yeah, thanks again, Sam. Best of luck with all your endeavors, and I cannot wait to get everything to you in return for this, so thank you. Next up, we have a Maverick Metric U with a slight pinch in it that I got in a trade from a guy. Yeah, yeah, very specific, Riley. Good job. Stallion. I was watching a thing on the Stallion U500 earlier. Anyway, I have a Metric U that's slightly pinched from a trade. Strinking 1X. 1S. I tried doing a little bit of a different pocket. I was kind of going after a privateer pocket to some degree, and then it wasn't really working. This was while I was on vacation last week. It wasn't really working for me, so I decided instead to go a little different of a path. I just tried it out, and I actually ended up getting something similar to what I usually aim for with my pockets. But here it is. It's sort of a mid. It's right where I want it. It's so ironic because I have it in a trade right now, and I'm trying to get out of that trade so it can be sold to someone else. I feel really bad for the guy. But after I did this, I was just like, oh my god, this thing is amazing. If you take a look at that pocket, that is my ideal sort of placement on a pocket. And for anyone wondering, yeah, it shifts low. It's intentional, I promise. My Surgeon 10500 does that so that I'm able to cradle straight up and down. It's the versatility that comes behind a shifty pocket is amazing. You guys need to start to don't just call it a bag. I mean, it's a bag to some degree. Yeah, it's a bag, but the versatility that comes as a result of that is amazing. So you guys need to open up your minds a little bit about that if you don't like that kind of stuff. Also, so it's a bag pretty much. I'll just go with that. It's gonna want to sit up here, at least for the way that I play, and then it's just gonna have a nice release. I'm hoping that it doesn't have that much whip, although I probably won't be using it at any point. It's gonna be moved eventually, so it is technically for sale. I have someone very interested in it though. It's an $85 retailing head. This thing is pretty much brand new. If you take a look at the scoop, there is nothing on there. There's like a scratch on the side, so that's not a big deal. But it's like an $85 retail, $35 for the stringing, but I'm going to drop it to $100 plus $5 for shipping. If the other guy can't do it, be sure to contact me, and I would love to get this in someone's hands. If you do want it, you need to know that you need to take good care of it. You can use it, but it's sick. So I'm really, really proud of it, so don't go and break it too bad. But yeah, so the channel shot, it is absolutely sick. I cannot get over how nice this is. I need a ball. It's just, look at that. That's just, this pocket's illegal, actually, because I plan to have this as a box option. It's a little illegal. Yeah, it's a little illegal for anyone wondering. I actually use completely legal sticks for anyone who's concerned about that. But this one was intentionally because of the pinch and the amount of diamonds that I used, and the fact that I wanted to use it for a box league because of the pinch and everything. So that's not something that needs to be worried about. I can just simply adjust the bottom, make it legal, but it is sick. This pocket, I know it's, the fact that it's illegal allows it for a cooler looking sort of situation, but just, I cannot get over it. Like, apparently you guys consider that a mid pocket. I don't think that a high pocket should be here though, so I kind of want to argue with people about that. I feel that here is a mid-high, and then a high is sort of like there. You guys need to keep in mind, you shouldn't base a pocket on the actual physical, like the full, I don't want to sound like an idiot, the full head, because if your high pocket's here, then geez, what are you stringing? Like that's ridiculous stuff. If it's sitting literally under the scoop, like less than an inch, that's overkill. So yeah, I consider a high pocket sort of like in this area. That's something that I never plan to use though, because the amount of whip that would be a result. So I use a mid to mid high that shifts in any way necessary, just to get that point across to anyone. I am ranting so hard, and I don't care anymore. So yeah, start off formal, like people said in the last video, or on the last video. Start off really formal, just completely, then dive into it and act like you're my best friend. So yeah, here it is. Hope to get out of that one trade. The guy was offering me a Reebok 3K, a Stallion, and like some cash, and for some reason, it was my brother's birthday was yesterday, so I was a little busy and I wasn't really paying attention. I was like, yeah, sure, just do it. So we'll get that worked out though. I hope to get this off to another guy that has some pretty cool stuff. So yeah, that's the Maverick Metric U. I hope you guys like it. All white all around, so I don't have to go through the colorway. Keep it clean, keep it classy, keep it consistent. So yeah, on to the next head. Alright guys, up next we actually have a head that is for sale. I've already done all the customers' heads, so I'm kind of getting into other stuff just to get it out there. Because I know that you guys will watch this video and you'll be like, oh, that's a cool head, I wish you could buy that. Well, the next one you're able to. So I'm going to actually just make this half for sale. This video, I'm going to make it like a custom stringing / things for sale. So I hope you guys don't mind. I'll try to make the videos only pertaining to custom strings for the future, but this is just stuff I need to get out. So yeah, here is a Warrior Evo X with 15mm Ninja Lax Sensei mesh. It's sort of like it's pretty much a mid, shifts low. Doesn't want to go any higher than that. Nice channel. Let's get the ball for opinions. Pretty nice channel. I actually tried starting to do a little bit different thing with my sidewall. You can't with an Evo X string it like I would string my normal head because of the lack of sidewall holes. So I got a little creative. Did your generic sort of sidewall pattern, but at one point I actually used a 9 diamond instead of a 10 intentionally. It makes it rest a little weird up here, but overall it results in a really, really interesting pocket. So yeah, this is for sale. If anyone wants it, shoot me an offer. Trades, maybe because it's not a completely desirable head. I might take a trade if it's a pretty good trade. But yeah, that's for the Evo. If anyone wants it, be sure to contact me. My kick is rmart14, I believe, and my email is highstringlacrosse@gmail.com. You know my Instagram, obviously, highstringlacrosse, and then yeah, just contact me in one of those ways, and we can get something worked out because I want this out the door. I got it in a trade and I don't need it. So yeah, if you want an HSL pocket, I'm sorry, that's really hard to do on this head. But yeah, on to the next thing. Alright guys, so quick little thing. The Evo X has a few scoopies on it, nothing serious though. So if you want it, just be aware that it is a navy and slightly used, not very much though. So alright guys, so actually a lot of you have probably seen this head before, but here it is, a pinched Clutch Elite X. Now it's kind of a Clutch Elite X6. A slight usage on the mesh itself, a little dirty just from using it. A friend of mine also used it. And he ended up getting a pocket similar to it as a sort of, it wasn't, he ended up getting one similar to this, but yeah, so I have no use for this as I wouldn't use a Clutch Elite X in the position that I'm in, or for the position that I play or anything of that nature, and box season's too far away. But here it is, a like new, and by like new I mean there are no scoopies on the head. Yeah, there's no scoopies on the head, there's just a nail that's been put in it, and like 1 or 2 ball burns that can easily come off. So pretty much a like new pinched Clutch Elite X. Looking to move it. It's a very, very shifty pocket with String King 1S. Pretty nice channel, it throws very, very nice. There's the channel. Throws very nice. It might be a little illegal just from usage and not paying attention to it. It was just a sick use to mess around a little bit with a friend. But yeah, it's for sale. Probably, I honestly don't know what it retails for, but something around like the 90s. If you ever shoot me a price of like 90 or something, I'll generally, 100. If you just go flat 100 plus shipping, I always pretty much take it, provided it's for not like my gamer or something. Then I'll be like, no, of course not, preposterous. But or that's preposterous, not you're preposterous. But yeah, so here it is, Clutch Elite X6. I've completely stopped being all formal and stuff. I'm joking with myself in front of you guys. But yeah, Clutch Elite X6. Contact me if you want it. Got this around my birthday, just because. And then I got it strung up, and then unstrung it, and then pinched it, and then restrung it. So yeah, but it hadn't been used up until I did this one on it. So yeah, contact me if you want that. On to the next head. Alright guys, so here is that M80X from that video that I did a while ago. I don't really have any use for it. It has Aloha on the scoop. I got it in a trade from someone, or from one of my guys, Peyton Bryan. I don't really have any use for it personally, so if you guys want this, be sure to contact me. String King 1X, there's a channel shot, absolutely sick. Mid-low pocket, mainly, pretty much low. Doesn't really shift any higher. It's a nice pocket, nice channel, nice consistency, nice hold. Very nice hold. But yeah, if you guys want it, be sure to contact me. I don't know, just it's a cool head, not gonna lie. I would gladly keep it, but I don't have the heart to use it, so I just can't bring myself to something limited edition getting used. But yeah, besides that shaft. But yeah, those are all the heads, guys. Be sure to contact me if you want to buy one of the ones that's for sale. Be sure to let me know which one's your favorite. There will be mesh reviews coming soon. I finally have put the first of the meshes to review into a head. I'm ready to record that tomorrow, or technically today because it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I hate all of you. I don't hate you guys, but yeah, I need to fix my sleep schedule. There's a lot of stuff that's happening. Yeah, and be sure to contact me or go to my website, highstringlacrosse.bigcartel.com, if you want to get a custom stringing, as it helps me. It lets you get put onto a video technically. It lets you get one of your heads on a video. Yeah, it benefits everyone, and it helps me get more gear to show you guys. So yeah, I forget what I was saying before that. Oh, the mesh reviews. So I was gonna make mesh review Monday, I think, but I have so many meshes that I need to review. I'm just gonna do mesh review and then colon or semicolon and then whatever it is. Not semicolon. I don't even care anymore. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, guys. But yeah, so I have the first piece of mesh put in a head ready to do a review. I have a Gate Recon XLU for another one of the meshes that I'll probably put it in, review it, undo it, put another one in, then sell it. So yeah. But yeah, I have a Revo Pro X6 right now with Mr. Pink that's ready to be reviewed. So just a little like sneak review of it before everything's done in this video. It's really nice stuff. Be sure to go check him out, Mr. Pink Mesh on Instagram. He does some really sick stuff. He's a very nice guy. And yeah, so yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Just a little side note. There is something in this video that is made to show you guys like what I'll be stringing in the near future. There's like a little spot. I know that Throne of String does a thing in the corner, or he used to at least. That was really sick, and everyone was always like, "Oh, I see that. That'll be in a video," or something like that. I have found a spot. I wasn't really sure because of the whole like this area that kind of gives it away, but I wasn't really completely sure about it. But now that I found it, because of Sammy getting so many heads brought in, I had to put it together. But it can show. You guys can see what I'm working on next, and I'm really excited. I don't want to give it away. You guys probably have already found it and are commenting about it. But yeah, if you know what I'm going to be talking about soon, be sure to comment and say where it is in the video. Yeah, until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. I don't care anymore about my long videos. I'm sure some of you guys enjoy watching them. This is also stuff for sale. Quick little side note, I have an Easton Stealth. I don't actually know the name of the shaft. I have an Easton shaft for sale as well. Alright guys, so here it is. I just keep it in the corner right there. It is an Easton long pull. It has a really nice sandpapery feel, or at least, yeah, it has like it's a different sort of feel, but it's really, really nice as a pole. It's a stealth core, by the way, for anyone wondering. It's a big Easton right here, which is cool. Thing down here. I used it for one JV season, for my JV season as my backup, so it wasn't used all that much, just in the rain. It is a 7050 or yeah 7050 alloy. I just had it. I picked it up at one point. It's like, you know what, let's just use this as my backup because I had bent my surgeon's that tie and didn't have one. So I've had this. Didn't really use it all that much. It has some, like, the worst part of it. I don't even know if I can get it on video because of my wall right here, but yeah. So there's a little bit of wear around like that area. It's really, really nothing. If you want this, be sure to contact me. I actually have 2 people that were interested. There was one guy who said he was ready to pay like 70 or 80 or something, but he never got back to me, which is always a pain. If you guys have a private account, seriously, check where you've commented. If you can't remember, then unprivate your account. Honestly, it will help everyone. But unless you have some really specific reason, I'm sorry if that offended anyone. But yeah, Easton, Dragonfly, and then all the other heads are for sale. That I said, not all of them, because some are being sent out tomorrow. I'm sorry, owners of heads. But I'm getting more stuff in, like head-wise, like more heads are being sent to me. Really excited to do them. Really excited to do custom stringing videos because I think that they're so sick. I really, really liked Throne series, and I'm sad that I don't, that the actual custom stringing videos aren't a thing anymore, and it's more just specific head by head, which is cool because you get to tell a story about it. But I don't know. I think you guys like watching it in bulk, and it's already 30 minutes into the recording, so I am so sorry that this video is going to end up being like 24 minutes. But we will manage. I am talking so much. But yeah, until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to comment what you think. Be sure to contact me if you want to string. Be sure to contact me if you want to buy any stuff. Until next time, guys, take it easy. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah.